When it comes to answering questions in an exam, many students are ignorant about what or what not to do in the examination hall. What happens on the day of the exam is just as important as how well you have prepared for the exam. Hello there, this is Medicine TV, home to medical school excellence. Certain mistakes we make during an exam can make us lose marks. At the same time, certain things we do during an exam can make us gain extra marks. Today, I will be giving you 8 tips and strategies that you can use to write your exams more effectively once you are in the examination hall. Please sit back, take a deep breath, and listen. The very first tip is to prepare adequately for the exam. Prepare for the exam adequately. Don't just read the textbook or whatever resource you might have on the exam from front to back, trying to memorize every single detail by failing to grasp the important concepts. Remember, how much you read is not an indicator for sufficient studying, rather what you read is. So always focus on the important concepts. There are always core concepts that are embedded in every topic. Focus on understanding these concepts and their relevance in whatever you are studying. Moving on, the next tip is for you to prime yourself. The mindset with which you approach an exam can have a huge influence on the results of the exam. Always think positively. Remove any form of negative thoughts about the exam from your mind. Mentally prepare yourself that you are going to pass the exam. Remind yourself of how much effort you have put into preparing for the exam. This will help boost your confidence level. See the exam as a challenge that is going to make you stronger and not as a threat. The next tip is for you to get a general overview of the questions. Strategically skim through the question paper to understand the kind of questions you have been asked. Plan an overall strategy to answer these questions. Once you have set up an overall plan about which questions to answer first, how to answer these questions, and how much time you have for each response, then you can begin answering the questions. The fourth tip is about time management. Good time management skills are essential in every exam. Divide the hours and marks for each question in a logical way so that you can complete answering the entire question within the stipulated time. Don't spend a lot of time on one question, especially in the multiple choice questions. If you get stuck on a particular question, circle the question and then skip the question and try attending to it later. The fifth tip is to avoid making silly mistakes. Certain medical students fail to read the instructions that follow the question paper once their question booklet is given to them. Always make sure to read the instructions on the question paper. Also, always write down your matriculation number and your serial number on every page of your answer booklet. Finally, watch out for traps that may have been intentionally put there to make you score less in the exam. Sometimes MCQ questions are asked with words like except, not, always, and many other trick words to make you fail the exam. Moving on, the next tip is to never leave any question unanswered. Most medical school theory exams use closed marking system, thus never leave any question unanswered. If it's a 5-mark question and you know only 2 points out of 5 points in the answer, please write it down as it may fetch you at least 2 marks. Write the little you know about any question because every mark counts in medical school. Plus, there is no negative marking in theory exams. The next tip is to practice. This strategy will help you answer multiple choice questions more easily. Practice those multiple choice questions every day. Check your answers, go back to the concepts, and understand the types of questions being asked. The last and final tip is called context-dependent memory. If you come across a question about something you have studied in the past but you cannot instantly recall the answer, try envisioning yourself in the place where you studied that particular topic. This may trigger your mind to connect the dots and find the right answer to the question. In conclusion, beyond all the tips and strategies in this video, you need to understand that the most important aspect of passing any exam in medical school is your hard work, your preparation, and your strong focus on achieving success. Wishing you all the best in your exam. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and comment to tell us any specific topics you need help in. Also, if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, please hit the subscribe button now.